Hey everybody, this is Alex,
I'm Samantha.
and we're here from Rock the Bridal, and today we're going to tell you how to rock your marketing. This is our official pilot show of our weekly web show on how small businesses can grow their business. Right, Samantha?
Exactly.
So, you obviously work with Rock the Isle
Yes.
for us together. What do you do?
I'm the event coordinator, and my job is to help small businesses get in front of brides, and I teach them how to dominate their market
Why dominate the market? Like, why can't they just like putz along?
because there's no time for that. You need to be the best you can be every single time.
Okay, and with Rock the Isle, when we plan our shows and do our marketing, we try to always go well above and beyond. You would say so? Like
Every time.
every time. So we hope you enjoy the show. We hope you, as a small business, get a lot out of it, and maybe there's some things that they could do like right now to get a couple more leads. Get some more bookings, call a few people, just get some more interest in them. So let's start off with our first segment. It's what's going on this week with RTA. So Samantha, we're in between seasons.
Yep.
So what do we do? Anything? Do we take a vacation? Like what happens in between seasons?
I wish. But right now we are preparing for our show launch,
Okay.
which is going to happen July 7th.
What happens on show launch?
Show launch is basically delivering the dates of when we're going to be having our show for the fall and the
Wow.
spring of 2015.
So we just like put it online. There's no other advertising. Like
No,
what
it's
happens?
everywhere. It's all over social media. We're going to be emailing you, so look out for that. And we're going to be working with our media sponsors. It's going to be in magazines.
So you're saying show launch show launch is a big deal.
Oh yeah, no other bridal show company does what we do.
Does what they do. Okay, great. So we're gonna be if they're a vendor and they want to exhibit, they want to get in front of brides, what should they do to get ready for show launch? Because they can't buy a spot now, right?
No,
They can't.
they're going to have to get on our waiting list. So
Okay.
there's a link below this video
Okay.
where to get onto that waiting list,
Mm-hmm.
because we're going to be shooting that email out, and there's going to be a big rush to get into those shows, and we only allow 3 vendors per vendor category at our shows, so space is limited.
They should, if the show is in September, if they're like a DJ or a photographer or a florist, they shouldn't wait.
The week of the 7th, have your calendars out, have your staff there,
Be ready.
be ready.
Credit card number online, ready to go.
Exactly.
Okay, great. So that's pretty cool. Anything else happening with Rock the Isle? We're talking to Scotland Run about rebooking them, correct?
Yeah, they're on the calendar for spring.
Okay, so we
Yep.
got them there, and then we're still talking about the fall too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And the Scotland Run show we had just a couple weeks ago, that way you
Oh my
mobbed,
gosh.
right?
Yeah, the fashion show was phenomenal. The brides loved it. It was such a great sunny day. It was
Right.
awesome.
A lot of people.
Great turnout.
And that's like our mission with Rock the Isle. Our mission is that there's so many people in the room, the fire marshal has to be called.
Oh.
That's what we go for every single show. Luckily, the fire marshal has never been called, but we've gotten close. And Scotland Run was one of those shows where it was packed.
Yeah, it was just a great show. The flow was great. The brides were interested. The vendors gave me great feedback.
Perfect.
So, and there was a variety of vendors, so it was great. It was
Cool.
perfect.
Cool.
It's a great way to end the season.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. So next thing I want to talk about is I want to kind of talk about like a wedding marketing tip of the week. How you could do something really quick, really fast as a small business to grow your business. All the little things add up together. So we have this free thing on our website. It's called marketing resources, right? It's on what's it? Grow? What is it? Grow.
Grow.rocktheisleBridal.com.
Okay, and they could just click on free resources.
Yep, free marketing resources.
Okay, and then what's all on there is we actually have over a dozen different free ebook downloads that anybody could download, right?
Exactly.
For no cost.
No cost. Totally free.
Totally free. So, and this week we want to talk about one of them. This is actually just the cover of it, but the ebook is called "How to Spot a Bad Bridal Show." So, if you're a small business, advertising dollars are always tight. So, you just don't want to sign up with any bridal show, but you need to get in front of brides. So, what should you be? The book is about like what should you be looking for?
Exactly. And, just like how you shop around for anything that you might buy for yourself, you're going to want to definitely take into consideration the value of partnering with Rock the Isle and what the benefits are from other bridal shows.
Right, and this doesn't. This just says, hey, if you're looking for a bridal show company, what are some important things? Should be. I don't want to give it all away.
No, we
But
don't.
there's going to be a link below this YouTube video. Definitely click on the link, fill out the information so you can download it. But we don't want to give it away, but there's definitely a lot of good information that it's really important that I think for anybody who's serious, right? Anybody who's serious about growing their business is going to want to get this information.
And a lot of the information that we're putting in these ebooks are questions that I get asked because I'm interacting with the vendors and the venues, and we take surveys after every show.
Oh my God,
so
all day.
We're answering your questions, the questions that you guys have, the comments you have,
right.
the input that you're giving us to make not only our relationship better, but to answer your questions on how you can, grow your business.
Right, exactly, and that's an important thing. So, definitely, it's a free download. Check out the link. It's got some really great tips in it. Look, we wouldn't have spent the time like designing an ebook, researching, the copywriting, the proofreading, the proofreading to get this thing online if it wasn't going to be useful for you. So definitely something you really want to check out. And again, it's all stuff to grow your business.
Exactly.
And that's the bottom line. It's not about wasting your time. It's not about hanging out on a Wednesday. It's Wednesday morning. I just did some weddings this past weekend. I have weddings next weekend. What can I do today, right now, that's going to be actionable, low cost, preferably free, that can grow my business?
Exactly.
And that's what this ebook and all of our other ebooks are there about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so definitely check it out. Definitely do that. And again, the link is right below this YouTube video, or go to grow.rocktheaisledbridal.com and click on free marketing resources, and we could definitely you could definitely download. There's a whole bunch of different topics, and we're always adding.
Exactly, always adding. Yeah.
So, and hey, if you're on there and there's a topic that you want us to cover, I know we're talking more about social media and brides. We're talking about Pinterest. If you have any ideas that you want us to do the research for you and create an ebook, we do that at no charge.
Exactly.
Just shoot Samantha an email, and your email is
events with an S at rocktheaisledbridal.com.
Simple.
Or
if you want, just check out hashtag RTA Bridal. And just post that anywhere on Twitter, on Google Plus or Facebook, and we'll definitely pick it up. And if you have just a marketing question, how do I book more brides? Hashtag RTA Bridal, and we'll gladly respond to it.
Exactly.
That's what we're here again to get you in front of brides. So great. So Samantha, I want to kind of transition to our social media marketing segment.
Yes.
So what does a small business need to know?
So what we're going to cover are the best times to utilize social media and some of the worst times to completely avoid, because social media is an important extension to your business, and that's where the brides are.
I was just going to say that. Yeah.
Brides are on social media. So,
and they use social media to not just to find vendors, but to also kind of check them out.
Interact. It's a instead of face to face or going to your storefront.
Right.
I mean, it's a free way for you to basically interact with them, kind of view their profile, see what they like, see where they're in their wedding planning process, what they like, what they don't like. So it's definitely take advantage of it.
And if you're not dominating on social media, you're not serious about your business. If you're not posting at least a couple times a week, nobody's gonna find you. I mean, look, you could be the best florist, the best caterer, the best limo driver in the face of the world, on the planet, in the universe, but if people don't know you exist, you aren't gonna get any bookings. It's that simple. And look, we're not saying spam.
No.
Right? Can we talk about that for a second?
Content. Rock the Aisle, the number one thing, I'm talking to vendors on the phone, their number one problem is obscurity and obviously their competition. So you want to be able to be seen. So going back to utilizing the time, I've broken up each, the most popular social media outlets.
Oh, cool.
And the best time, their peak time, the worst time, and a small fact about them. So for Facebook, the best time to post and to reach your target market would be 1 to 4.
Okay.
That's the highest click-through time, Monday through
in the
Friday.
afternoon, PM. Okay.
The peak time is a Wednesday at 3. That's when Facebook is everyone's on it.
So if you're going to post on Facebook one time a week,
Wednesday at 3 o'clock, schedule it.
Wednesday, 3 o'clock, schedule it. Put a reminder in your phone. If you don't, if you don't use a social media marketing platform, Wednesday, 3 o'clock.
Exactly.
All right. So what else you got?
The worst time is weekends before 8 a.m. and after 8 p.m.
I'm sleeping on the weekends at 8 a.m. Let's just be clear about that. Right? Nobody's on Facebook at 8 a.m. on the weekends. Okay, cool. Sorry.
And the recurring fact through all of these is definitely the utilization of photos. Photos, people click on them more. It's more intriguing. You can portray your business much better.
I mean, if you want a tip, look on our Facebook. Just
exactly.
there's pictures, right? Like there's a lot of words, but the idea is to like draw them in from their feed, right?
Yeah,
That's
imagery.
the goal. Yeah, draw them in from their feed to check something out. And look, the photo doesn't need to be like a crazy professional out of control thing.
Nope.
And there's a ton of free stock photos online, and that's about networking too. If you're a baker and you do a wedding and there's a photographer there and you're delivering the cake, like get the photographer's business card and use that picture.
Exactly.
And by the way, that picture for content, and I'm sure we'll talk about this in future segments. You could reuse that content later.
Exactly.
It's not like a one and done sort of thing. It's use that content. If you're using that content in April, repost it in July, right? I mean,
exactly.
Don't try to reinvent the wheel every Wednesday at 3:00.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
All right. Cool. Sorry about that. Yeah.
So, Twitter, the best time would be 1 to 3 Monday through Thursday. Friday is a decrease in usage on Twitter.
Wow.
And surprisingly, the peak time is 9 a.m. to 3.
Okay.
So that's the peak time.
That's
the worst
interesting.
time is every day during the week, even weekends.
Okay.
Is after 9 o'clock
In the evening.
in the evening.
So first off, if you're working past 9 o'clock in the evening, good for you. Way to dominate. Secondly, nobody else is on Twitter after 9 o'clock.
If anything, it's people like tweeting in on American Idol or something. It's
right.
They're not
Right. Okay. So cool. That's definitely good to know.
So Pinterest, huge image base. That's all it is. Images.
Okay.
55% of users engage with a business or a brand that post or repin on Pinterest. So utilize Pinterest if you don't have one. How much is that? Create one. It's free.
No. What percentage was that?
It's 55%.
Over half.
Yes.
Over half. So I mean, if they're going to be anywhere.
Pinterest.
And again, pictures.
Exactly.
Just following that up again. Pictures are so important.
And the best time to utilize Pinterest is a Saturday morning or Friday afternoon. It's the end of the week. People want to be creative. People want to kind of just like touch upon what it is they're doing.
If you were like a small business and you were making like a social media marketing calendar, I guess Monday through Thursday, you want to hit Facebook, Twitter, right? Facebook, Twitter, and then more or less on the weekends,
you want to pin.
Yep.
People are looking up recipes to cook. People are looking, to do things with their families.
Right.
Planning their weddings.
Right. So that's kind of something to think about. Like, you don't need to be on every social media outlet every single day of the week, every hour of the day.
Nope. And that's the thing. A lot of businesses don't realize that this is why we're telling you.
Yeah, and it's hard. You're running a business. You don't have all day to pin.
Exactly. But
cool.
utilizing these times is the best thing. And then Google Plus, 9 a.m. To 10 a.m. That small hour every day. That's when Google Plus is at its best
9 to 10.
9 to 10. Right
every
in the morning.
day.
Make it your daily schedule. Go in, post on Google Plus, interact with people, check your inbox.
Do you think that has something to do with people checking their Gmail accounts? Like in the morning, like first thing at work, they're in Gmail. So something to think about, which we'll talk about in a different segment at a different time about when to email somebody.
Exactly.
Or when to do your follow-ups. But that's something to think about too. So, and that could be a part of your routine.
Exactly.
Like wake up, hit Google Plus.
Exactly.
Wake up, hit Google Plus. So yeah, that's interesting too. Cool. So that's wow. So what we're gonna do is, in time, we're gonna do a little more research on social media. This is from, where do you get this stuff from? Did you just make this stuff up?
No, I got this from entrepreneur.com.
Okay, entrepreneur.com. So they're pretty credible.
Yeah, it's an infographic. It's pretty self-explanatory, but it's like I said, it's an important extension to your business, and you want to utilize the time, not just blasting stuff out there that no one's going to see. You want to maximize the amount of viewers that you can get. And
we're going to be, I think over this summer, one of the new ebooks that we're making is going to be a real social media heavy.
It's
right?
Bridal social media.
Okay, that's definitely good to know.
That's what they're using and when and where and all that stuff.
Yes, I mean definitely, keep on our resource page for that.
Exactly.
And we'll definitely talk about it when we, put it out there on these videos. But again, it's all about working smarter. Small businesses, don't have the resources of a marketing team, of of all this time and energy, because chances are you're doing your job. So it's all about, I think, going strategically.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Not trying
work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about, and that's how you're going to dominate your market.
Exactly.
Cool. So Samantha, a great job on that. Let's talk about our featured advertising product of the week. So what special are we running on Rock the Aisle for what? I mean, because we do shows, print, online. So what's this week?
Okay, so this week we are we're just launching the free Bridal Shows for Life program, which is huge.
We're giving away shows?
No other bridal show company does this.
Okay.
And, Rock the Aisle, we work on, with business, obviously, and, taking requests or somebody preferring our business is like gold to us, obviously.
Right.
That's our goal. And if you are in good standing with a venue, or you have a great relationship with a venue, and you're interested in trying us out, or you're a vendor with us now, and you're like, hey, let's do a show
at the Manhattan Hall if they're recommended at the place.
Exactly.
Okay.
And every show that we do with them that's on our schedule, you get a table at the show.
Okay.
And you're a preferred vendor at the show. You're exhibiting. You're going to meet the brides for free.
So
no cost.
If I run if hypothetically if I ran a florist shop, and I am a preferred vendor at the Manhattan Holiday Inn, and I know Stephanie, who's the banquet manager there, and we have a good working relationship, and I go up to Stephanie, and I'm like, hey, you know what? Have you considered doing a show, or are you doing a show with somebody else and the results aren't that good? I should go up to Stephanie and say, hey, why don't you consider Rock the Aisle?
Exactly.
And then for that connection, I get a free show.
Yeah, as long as they're on our show set.
Forever. Life. Wow. So yeah, that's something. Pretty cool. That's on our Facebook right now. We'll put it on. Is it on Google Plus too?
Yes, it's on Google Plus and on Facebook right now.
Cool.
My contact information, everything's on.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. And your email is
events with an S at rocktheaislebridal.com.
Okay, yeah. And if there's even a venue that you're like not really sure about, or you want to test the waters, we can give you material to give to them.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? Like if you know a venue, like, I don't really know if they'd be into it, and you don't know how to approach them, like, we have material for you that we could send to you that you can give to them to really really get the show there.
Exactly.
Right? I mean, and that's something it's huge. So cool. Definitely get to know. Do you know what the special advertising product is going to be next week? Don't tell them. They have to tune in next week.
Okay.
Almost. Close one there. So we'll definitely, don't forget. Okay. So I just want to close in saying, thanks for watching this video. And, Rock the Aisle, we're all about dominating your marketplace.
Exactly.
Get in front of brides. You got to get in front of brides. And what we do is, at bridal shows, we give you that opportunity.
We create an even playing field for everyone.
Yeah.
And we encourage you to highlight yourself in the best way possible.
And to follow up.
Like, we help you with all of that.
And again, like we just want you to grow your business. We want you to book more weddings. We want you to be successful. Because if you're not booking weddings, you're not in the wedding business, right? So again, also too, our last special that I want to talk about today is we actually are doing free 30-minute website consultations for no charge if you want to have your website discussed on like Google Hangouts. So it's a video conference call. It's live to the entire world. It'll be on our site afterwards. We'll do 30 minutes on air, live. So we'll talk about how you can get more leads, increase your conversion rate, so everybody can see it, and then we'll spend 30 minutes off air, one-on-one basically, to kind of tell you like even more juicy or secret stuff.
Yeah.
And we do that for no charge. So if you're interested in doing that, email Samantha. Samantha's email.
Events with an S at rocktheaislebridal.com.
Great. So thank you so much. We'll see you next week, right?
Yes, next week.
Next week. Don't forget to tune in. And again, we'll have all these links on the bottom of the YouTube page. And if you have any questions about the show, like comment, right? I mean,
yes. Comment, please. I want to answer your questions.
And just hashtag RTA Bridal.
Yes.
Hashtag RTA Bridal, and we'll definitely get back to it. And we monitor that hashtag all the time. But again, thanks for seeing us as our pilot episode.
Yeah.
Not too shabby. So, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.